I recently read in an autobiography of a leader who said, whenever in an ethical doubt, he would look at the photograph of his children at his desk, and that helped him take the right decision. A decision that his kids would be proud of.
Einstein said that the most important human endeavor is the striving for morality in our actions. Our inner balance and the very existence depends on it. I couldn't agree more with this. Ethics is not something you do to create a certain kind of image or persona for the outside world.
For us, ethics and integrity is not just about doing the right thing. It is about doing the right thing when no one is watching you. It is your moment when you have only to be true to yourself and to the people you love and care about.
It's a set of principles that guide every decision we take, right or wrong, good or bad, reasonable or even excessive. The challenge with ethics is that it doesn't always provide us with answers. Many times we are in a dilemma where we just don't know what the right or wrong action is. This is where it gets very important to consult other people and have an open conversation on difficult topics.
Let me take you back to a time when I was a naughty 5-year-old kid. My dad had brought home a plush new sofa that had a real springy feel to it, bright orange. Now, being a curious child, I wondered what made the sofa so springy. So within 2 days of that sofa coming to home, I took a blade from my father's shaving kit and split it open. Not surprisingly, my father was not happy. He rounded up all the kids at home and asked us who has done it. I probably was too innocent. I raised my hands and said, "It's me." Now, what happened next was astonishing. My father didn't do a thing. He just asked, "Why did you do this?" And I said, "I just wanted to see what's inside." And my dad said, "You should have just asked me. You didn't have to cut it open. Matter closed." Now, this experience has left a lasting impression on me. It showed me that despite my doing something I should never have done, when I had the courage to admit and own up to the mistake, everything was fine.
I want to share one such story from my time at LTTS. We were working diligently on renewing a large deal. We realized that the information we were sharing with them was being passed on to our competitor in the hopes of securing a better offer. That's when we took a step back and asked ourselves, are we being fair to our engineers by putting them on the project that undersells our capabilities? It took us a lot of courage to walk away from such a large deal at the time. But we did it because it was the right thing to do for our people. I slept very well that night with the resonance, with the reassurance that I am part of an organization that has strong ethics and integrity.
Integrity in an official setup is about honoring your commitments, valuing differences, showing fairness and equity with all stakeholders. This is what LTTS is all about.
While it might seem simple on the surface, ethics and integrity requires a very high degree of self-awareness and self-restraint.
Ethics and integrity is a lifelong journey of understanding the right thing to do in different situations,
and then building an ironclad will to put them into action.
Throw yourself wholeheartedly into this journey.
It will bring you success, meaning, and fulfillment like no other. This is Hrishikesh Rao, Head Business Support.
This is Abhishek Sinha, Chief Operating Officer. Thank you for listening.